Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial for you guys, and it's just a hair tutorial on my everyday hair. It's something that I just do every day, and I get a lot of comments on like Instagram and Facebook about how I do my hair and if I could do a video on it. And I figured that it was a little too easy for a video, but then I thought, well, that's not true because it took me learning how to curl my hair to actually learn how to do it the way I like it, you know what I mean? So I figure I can show you guys how to curl your hair the way I like to do it. Maybe you can kind of pick up your own techniques using the way I do it, and maybe it'll work out for you guys. So this is just my everyday curl, just what I do kind of every day. If I don't part it to the side, I part it down the middle. So if you guys want to see how to get my everyday curled look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply some heat tamer or shine serums, whatever it is that you like to use in your hair. And I like to apply that pretty generously. I already put some in my hair. That's why I didn't put too much, because I don't want to overdo it. And then I just kind of comb through it with my fingers. I don't ever really comb my hair too often. I'm kind of lazy, I suppose. But anyways, so you want to make sure that this is all throughout the hair, nice and even. And then I like to just kind of section off a section here, right? Kind of like, I guess, where the crown would be. Because I always do my top section last. So I'm just going to go ahead and clip this up. Now, to get my everyday kind of curl that I do, it's kind of more of like a wavy curl. I always curl every hair within the same direction. So I'm using, like I said, my big 2-inch curling iron here. And I'm just going to take a section. And I kind of do fairly chunky sections just because I want it to be more of like a wavy curl rather than a curly curl. So you can see that that's pretty thick of a section. And I'm just going to go through and curl it so that the hair wraps around the barrel behind you. So I guess that's kind of away from the face. And you just want to do every hair in that same direction. Now when you're doing bigger curls like this, it's going to help it so that your hair doesn't like super clump together, but it's going to give it that nice little thick wave, you know what I mean? So just going to do this. And you want to do this throughout the whole head. And I'm just going to show you guys really quick how to do the other side, and then I will go ahead and do the whole bottom part of my hair. So for this side, you're going to do the same thing. Just take a thick section. Okay, so it would be away from the face is where we're curling. Because see, the hair is going to go around the barrel that way, away from the face. And you would just do that to every single hair. So every section that you pull, you're going to curl the same exact way, so all the hair is going to be going the same way. Because usually when you curl your hair, like when I curl my hair, I like to mix it up and do one way and then do another way. But with this hairstyle, you want to do everything the same way. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys that when you're doing this, you kind of want to make sure that you don't leave the curling iron on the head or on the hair too long. So I kind of just, let me just show you guys. We'll do like a quick little second countdown here. So I leave it on there for about as much as I think it is going to take to give me like a nice little wavy curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, probably about 5 seconds. But that's for hair that's like really easily curled. My hair curls very easily. If your hair takes a little bit longer, then of course you want to keep it on for as long as need be. Alright, now once you finish the bottom section, it's going to look like this. There's going to be some parts that are maybe a little bit curlier than others, and there's going to be some parts that are a little bit straighter. It really doesn't matter because it's all going to be kind of waved out anyways in the end. But the next thing I'm going to do is take my next section, and I do it in about 3 sections because the bangs and everything I do last, but I do my hair in about 3 sections. So, and you just keep repeating the same thing. It's just really, that's all it is. It's the easiest hair to do, seriously. So again, just take a section and curl it all the same way. The whole thing with curling your hair, it just depends on how you curl it. That's just my opinion, because I can do hair where I curl it with like a smaller curling iron, and I do them opposites. I'll do inward then outer, then inward then outer, like that. Or I can do hair where I use a bigger curling iron and I do them all the same, and you'll get a different look every time. So just really up to you and what you guys want as far as your hair goes. and also the length of your hair, you know what I mean? Again, I'm just going to go through the hair and just curl off all this, and then I'll show you guys how to really style up the top. Okay, so then you'll just kind of make sure that it's all curled. I usually just take like another mirror and just put it up like that and look through another mirror. That's just what I do. If you have somebody there with you, you can always ask them to see, make sure you curled every piece. But now for the top. The best part, the part that makes the whole look come together. So when I do the front of my hair for the bangs and all that stuff, I usually try to not curl the bangs too much unless I have too many little curlies underneath here, because sometimes these get really curly. But usually I'll kind of just like run my curling iron through it and kind of turn it towards the face, so like that. And that's going to kind of add a little bit of a, like a, whatever you would call this, like a little swoopy. See how it just kind of swoops? And then of course for the other top pieces, again, you would just kind of go through and curl it like you've been curling the rest of the hair. And then you would do it to this side as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and do all of the rest of it. So like the easiest thing for me, you guys, I'm just going to tell you guys, when I curl, is I kind of just pull all my hair to the front and then I just throw it all back, and then I make sure that every piece is curled. I don't really do like the whole, like, let me just curl it from the back. I just pull it all the way to the front like this. Pull it to the front and curl it as if it was part of my front hair. And that's just the easiest way for me to do it. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm getting so sweaty, it's disgusting. I'm going to go ahead and curl the rest of this, and then I'll come right back to show you guys the finished look. Okay, so this is going to be the finished look. This is it before I actually comb through it, because I like to comb through it. I like to kind of break the curls down a little bit. They're going to fall a little bit throughout the day anyways, but especially if you live in Arizona with the heat, just kind of like makes your hair just like want to be like, bleh. But as far as my look, the way I like it, I like to kind of comb through it. But you can always leave it curled like this, so this is just going to be what it's going to look like curled. And then I'll also show you guys the back. Whoa! So that it looks like that. Hopefully you guys can see all that. And it's just really, really easy, like I said. So the last thing that I like to do is I like to just kind of go through and run my hands through it very softly, kind of breaking apart some of those curls so that they kind of become more of a wave with each other. Anyways, that's what it's going to look like when you kind of just comb them out. And again, it's going to fall a little bit throughout the day. Whew, good Lord. I'm filming right in front of a window and it's so hot. Whew. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like when you've combed through it just a little bit. You can see it just kind of turns more into a wave, and they do kind of stick together. That's pretty much that. That's my everyday hair. I hope that you guys liked it, and I hope that it was super easy and you guys can recreate it. And until my next video, I'll see you guys later. And make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, Tumblr. It's all going to be down there at the bottom. My Facebook one was a little bit messed up. I saw a lot of people saying in the other video. Just look up Heather123 on Facebook and you'll see it on there. So, bye everybody!